So, good afternoon, sir. I'm John Michael Limioco, the presenter of our group. And right now, I'm going to discuss our project about basic occupational health and safety. So,
Hello, I am Prince Rapabi Hilario and I am going to talk about the facility that we conduct this project. And this is the establishment that we encounter that our classmate suggests us to conduct this project, and this is Barangay Hall in Barangay 37A of one of our classmates who live there.
let's start at our topic. This including the demographics, housekeeping, material handling, material storage, fire safety, electrical safety, occupational health, and observation and solution. So for the introduction, sabi dito, this project was conducted due to a certain reason. This includes the standard of each establishment. So, ayan, sinabi doon na bawat establishmento ay kinakailangan may standard o kailangan may sinusunod bago buuin. Ayan, tulad ng mga proper ventilation, yung about sa mga wiring, yung mga tamang wiring, ganyan na sa gayon na ma-prevent natin yung mga anumang sakuna or yung pwede maging cause ng mga sunog, ganyan. And yeah. Next, let's start po sa demographics.
So this is the topic listed on demographics. Number of population. Identify the maximum of establishment that the number of daily in and out goers. Letter B. Population by age and by group.
Sabi dito, base po sa interview namin, yung bilang nung populasyon na aming nalakap or nakuha ay sila po, yung staff ng barangay ay binubuo ng 42 katao. So sa estimating po ng edad, nagre-range po siya ng 18 years old to 68 years old. And ang lalaki naman po ay may bilang na 27 at ang babae naman po ay 15. So for the next slide, housekeeping.
This is the housekeeping. Letter A. Discuss the 5S philosophy that the establishment applied to their system. Letter B. Discuss how they implement those 5S philosophies.
They implement the 5S philosophies not on just in the barangay hall, but in their whole barangay as well. So, yun, sinabi naman po doon na yung 5S ay hindi lamang po pinapatupad doon sa loob ng barangay hall, kundi pati na rin doon sa buong community. So, yan. So, next slide naman po. Material handling.
Number 3. Material handling. Letter A. Discuss the most common lift guidelines that they apply to their system or process. Letter B. Identify the manual powered handling equipment that they use. Letter C. Identify the mechanical powered handling equipment they use. And lastly, discuss the safety protocols they implement for those type of equipments.
Yan. Base naman po sa namin, yung common lifting guidelines na ina-apply nila sa pagbubuhat ay yung pagbubuhat ng mga sako, mga bulky sacks. Yan. They are usually need to lift goods or things to give their people. So, Ayan.
So, this is the continuation of materials handling by mechanical power. The mechanical powered handling equipment that they use is photon. They use photon to transport the things that they want. Example, they transport the government give to them by using the photon, like the relief goods and the rice that the government give to their barangay, and they will use the photon to travel it to their barangay.
Number 4, material storage.
Number 4, material storage. Describe the warehouse or storage facility that the establishment has, and identify if it's proper illuminated, proper ventilated, and has at least 2 fire exit in case of an emergency.
Base naman din po sa na-interview namin, sinabi doon ng isang staff that they have material storage, pero hindi po doon sa mismong barangay nila, kundi doon sa what do we call this, multipurpose. Nandun daw po yung nila, yung storage area. The storage have simple ventilation system and only have window. Ayan. So, ayan. So, dako naman po tayo sa number 5. Number 5 is about fire safety.
Fire safety. Identify the early warning device that they incorporated into their facilities. Example, fire detector, fire alarm, and etc. Letter B. Identify the fire safety equipment they will use in case of a fire outbreak. Example, fire extinguisher, fire hydrant, and etc. And letter C. Discuss their protocol in case there are case of air or fire outbreak. And lastly, letter D. Discuss their training program for fire safety.
Ayan, saan ba tumutukoy yun? Kapag sinabi natin fire safety. Yan. So, sabi naman po dito, the early warning device that they incorporate into their facility is microphone. They have fire safety protocol. Ayan po, sinabi po dyan na ang device na ginagamit nila is yung microphone, yung malaking device na sila yung nagbibigay warning sa mga tao kapag may sunog. Ayan po. Madalas nating makita yon sa mga barangay na ginagamit ng mga workers, mga tanod, ganon. Yan. So, ayan po. So, number 6 naman po is electrical safety.
Discuss the organizational measure and technical means that the system applies to prevent harmful and dangerous effect of a worker from electric current, arcing, electromagnetic field, and static electricity.
Sabi naman dito, they maintain safety through proper precautions and inspections of equipment that carries high voltage. Ayan. Yan, sabi diyan po, pinapanatili nila yung kaligtasan sa tamang pag-inspect ng mga equipment, or kahit anong gamit doon na may tinataglay na mataas na voltahe. So, for number 7, occupational health.
And this is the number 7, occupational health. Discuss the common health problem that workers in the facilities commonly encountered based on the nature of their work. Letter V. Discuss what the management does to prevent those health problems. And lastly, letter C. Discuss the assistance program that the management team gives to the workers.
Ayan po, sabi dito, the common health problem that the worker encounter is flu. Ayan. So, narinig po namin doon, base sa nakuha naming informasyon, ang sabi po nung isa sa staff doon na usually, ang karaniwan nagiging sakit nila doon is flu o kaya trangkaso. Kadahilanan siguro yun ng sobrang pagod, yan, kasi kapag alam natin pag barangay, ganyan, sobrang nakakapagod. And ayan, the assistance they provide to their workers is to give them free vitamins. Ayan, sabi niyan, the assistance they provide to their workers is to give them free vitamins. Yan, binibigyan sila ng mga hindi lang gamot, kundi pati yung vitamins is provided na nila para sa kanilang mga staff or workers para ma-prevent yung mga sakit na mararamdaman nila. So ayan, number 8, observation and solution.
And lastly, observation and solution. Based on the observation of the system of the facility or establishment, identify the most common problem that they encounter from the basic occupational and health and safety engineering viewpoint. Then, try to solve their problem by proposing a list of solutions to solve those problems.
As we complete to inspect the facility, we see that the facility is lack of the exit and proper air ventilation in their storage, and they need to have more early warning device. So the people, ayan. So ayan, base sa na-observe namin na yung facility nila or yung mismong barangay ay wala pong exit. So ibig sabihin, kung saan yung pintuan na dadaanan mo is doon ka rin lalabas. So yun, wala silang proper kapag in case of emergency, yun, isa lang po yung tanging nila, yung tanging malalabasan. Kaya yun.
And continuing my classmate saying that when we observe the facility, we observe that the facility, that the barangay hall that we are expecting is don't lack on signages when we like the fire, so how to do in fire in case that they have a fire, and we saw that they don't have a proper ventilation on their storage, and they don't have a exhaust fan or other air ventilation system that they have their on storage. And as we expected, when we inspect the barangay hall, we know that they have a lack of things that they don't have, because the facility that we inspect is a only barangay hall and not a company. So we truly know that they have lack of equipments or lack of equipments that in the early warning device. So that's all that the solution that we think that we can suggest. And so if they can buy that things like the equipments for the early warning device, so the people around them is alerted immediately, and they make another fire exit, so they can exit immediately when they have fire on their facility. And if they can upgrade their air ventilation, so they can have a air ventilation in their storage, so they can have a better facility in their hall. Thank you for listening, and we hope that you learn something. And this is our picture when we conduct this inspection and ask the barangay official to the question listed on this. This is our team that conducted this inspection on INDD 21.